Hey everybody, and welcome to the Bullshit Party! And in this, what would be considered in the UK a lovely day, we are going to be taking a close look at the new Podium vehicle, the Sultan Classic. As always, I'm going to be taking you on a 360 tour on the vehicle, give you some facts about it, and overall, telling you if it's worth it or not. And of course, we're going to be starting at Los Santos Customs because we need to customize this bad boy as well. Now with that out of the way, let's start with the 360 on the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First and foremost, this vehicle is based on the real-world Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 5. It's a real hardcore car that I believe is an all-wheel drive. All you Mitsubishi fans, don't insult me in the comments, please, at least not for that. And in terms of interactivity and GT Online, this is what you can do with it. You can open, wait for it, all of its four doors, the hood, and the trunk in. This is a big old Mitsubishi engine. And in-game, it's gonna cost you $1.7 million. It was released in 2020, the beginning of 2020, with the Diamond and Casino Resort DLC, and probably this is the worst car from that DLC. Although I believe there was a buggy, which might be buggier. Yeah, see what I did there? And you can just admire the two turbos, also known as dual turbo. I mean twin turbo. And yeah, that's basically the exterior of the vehicle. And let's just close everything back up and jump in and look at how the interior looks and of course how the vehicle sounds, more importantly. And here we are on the inside, and I gotta say this vehicle looks very retro, but it's to be expected. As for the way the vehicle sounds, decent. And with that out of the way, let's go to Los Santos Customs, and of course on our way there I will be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the Sultan Classic. First and foremost, this vehicle is a two-wheel drive, so completely disregard what I said in the beginning of the video. So that's confirmed, I guess. And insanely fast, I gotta say. This is just the first words to come to mind. Insanely, just look at this. Ridiculousness. This is just like the original Evo 5. I just want you to look at something. Look at this. Full stop. Just look at how quickly it accelerates backwards. Insanity. Of course, going to Los Santos Customs, I want to share with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the Classic. Now, I've driven this vehicle before, back when it was first released on the Podium, because this has been on the Podium, in I believe April of 2020, so 4 years ago. I remember nothing about the video and about my impressions of it, so yeah, kind of a new take for me. And overall, I gotta say, acceleration, insane. The brakes are incredibly horrible, even though it's raining, so probably need to cut them some slack about that. But yeah, the acceleration, even under these conditions, is insane. I don't know if these are the stock headlights, the yellow ones, but I kind of dig them. And overall, this vehicle is very, very manageable. One thing the vehicle has that other all-wheel drive vehicle don't, actually this one doesn't, the other ones do, is it kind of handles poorly, which is kind of weird. But in any case, we're here, so let's jump in and look at what we can customize. And something that I didn't mention before is that the Carrying Sultan Classic is part of the sports car class in GT Online. You can sell it for $9,000. And yeah, we're not going to be doing that, at least not in this video, unless it's just a horrible vehicle and I sell it at the end. Stay tuned till the end. Now, let's upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything at the end, and you guys don't tell me that I'm stupid in the comments. Now again, now let's see, we can also customize the transmission and, well, the turbo. And that's it. And I gotta say, it doesn't look very maxed out looking at the graph. Acceleration, of course, we already knew that it was gonna be awesome. Now let's start customizing, and, well, even though I like this one probably the best, yep, I like this one the best. I am just gonna put this one on, or maybe this one. No, more lights, more better. This is the motto, and we're not gonna, stray from it. Let's see. Ooh, we can go with the quad exhaust. I mean, dual exhaust. Something's happening with my English today for some reason. Now let's see. Okay. Yep, there is a dual exhaust option. I was gonna be so disappointed if that wasn't the case. So only the last one is dual. Weird, but we're gonna go with that. Headlights. Okay, we can make them plastic or carbon, and that costs $3,000 for some reason. We can make a secondary color. Yep, let's do that. And the hood options. These are all the ones we can choose from. Okay, why? Just why, Rockstar? Why? Let's see what else we have. Again, why? Let's see. Ooh, there are some here that I really, really admire. Like this one. Nah, like, let's see. Probably this one. Yep, I think this one is going to be my favorite, so we're going to be going with it. And keep in mind that it already has the thingies that hold the hood latches on the front. And this becomes a modification that you can later on buy in a future DLC. I believe it was the Los Santos tuners that introduced this. Liveries. So here are all the liveries we can choose from, and we're probably going to go with the none option since, well, I do like it, you know. Let's see. Yep, we're going to go with the none option, and the license plate. I usually would go for something red, but probably black on yellow is going to match the ugly fog lights over there, so let's go with that. We are going to be respraying the vehicle at the end of our stay at Los Santos Customs, so stay tuned for the home. Why does it look so ugly? Let's go to carbon roof and roof accessories. Can we put a tire on it? I guess not. But we can put a roof scoop on it, or two. Oh, okay, now we're talking. Let's see, we can put a roof scoop, but too bad the roof scoop can be carbon. Yeah, it kind of looks out of place like that. Yeah, let's go with the none option. I don't like any of those. Side skirts. These are all the ones we can choose from, and I gotta say, not bad. At least some of them. Maybe I like this one the best. Let's go with it. And spoilers. And, well, spoiler, this is the only visual component that has any impact on the performance of the vehicle. So we are definitely going to be upgrading that. Probably with this one, because it just screams Mitsubishi to me. Just like you guys scream at me in the comments. Wow, yeah, not doing that. Probably this one is the one that I like the best. Transmission, we did. Trunk. That's an interesting one. Of course. Yep, we are going to be going with the stock one since, well, the wing kind of hides the majority of it. The wheels, I'm actually okay with those, so we're going to be keeping them. The windows, of course, we're going to be going with the limo tint. And, what do we have here? Interesting. So this is a second spoiler. This is a spoiler for our spoiler. But this one does not have any impact on the performance of the vehicle, so this is just decorative. Wow, is it ugly? So let's just mosey out of here, and it's that time of the video where we choose a color for this week's podium vehicle. And as always, I asked you guys, the viewers of the Bullshit Party, what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now. And for this week, most of you suggested orange. So guess what, we're making it purple. No, I'm kidding, we're making it orange. And as always, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll, and hopefully you like the outcome. Ooh, interesting. So yeah, it doesn't look like a Mitsubishi anymore, I think. Now, let's see the secondary color. We can go with something... Ooh, this looks... Oh, can we go chameleon? Maybe the free chameleon? Probably not that one. Maybe this one? Yeah, is that too much? Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, this one is so ugly. But this one kind of looks okay. Let's see, can we go with chrome? Nope. We go with... what? With metals. So that's the one that I want. Yeah, too bad that we don't have them all unlocked. Thanks, Rockstar. Let's see something matte, maybe? To pretend that it's carbon. You know what? I'm digging it. So we're going to be doing it. And the crew emblem on the side, of course, because we are watching the Bullshit Party after all. Well, you are. Well, technically, I am, kind of. So let's just see how much we can sell it for. Well, that's not bad, but yeah, it's a huge loss from what we invested in it. And let's exit Los Santos Customs. And, well, of course, it's still the shiny, nice British weather out there, so, yay. Now, something that I didn't test before... Wow, the vehicle just rips. Something that I didn't test before is, let's see, manage vehicle, this one, and, I wanted to see if it has a stance option, but apparently it doesn't. So, let's see, is it still a dual-wheel drive car? Nope, it's an all-wheel drive car now, so that's confirmed. Going to Los Santos Customs, make your vehicles all-wheel drive. Insanity. But yeah, just look at this. Look at how powerful it is. I literally can do this all day. In terms of, ooh, I forgot to see nope, they are just decorative. The fog lights, disappointing. So that's 5 points taken from the vehicle. So the vehicle is basically 1 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. In terms of performance, I gotta say, there is a difference in terms of how it accelerates and behaves and all that good stuff. But it's not major. Like, it already was behaving kind of good, except for that. Except for the weird way it takes turns. As you can see, it's barely just squeaking by as you're making the turn, and it just understeers like a mother beep. But other than that, the vehicle is flawless. Well, aside from the horrible brakes though, but I'm gonna give it some slack about that because it is pouring rain outside. In terms of customization, as you saw, it leaves kind of something to be desired, but it's nowhere near the worst vehicle that I've ever reviewed in terms of customization. So I am gonna give it a if 10 was the best car in GTA Online and 1 was the well, worst one, I'm gonna give this one a I don't know, a 12 minus. I don't know. It's a good vehicle. Is it worth for $1.8 million? No. Is it worth getting for free from the Lucky Wheel? I think so. This one is kind of fun, especially if you want to, you know, do things like this and just roam around with your friends. And by the way, you can have up to 3 friends with this vehicle because, yeah, it's kind of roomy. And with that, I think it's... Wow, I can't believe I actually did that. I am so good at driving. And with that, I think it's time to end the video. Thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll once again. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully you liked it, and hopefully it helped you make your mind up if you want to win this vehicle from the Lucky Wheel or not. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think of this awesomeness? And I will catch you all in the next one. Now, to answer the age-old question, how does it do off-road? Okay, I've seen worse. Well, actually, yeah, that's kind of bad performance.